All right, in this video, I'm going to be making a somewhat screen accurate Jason Takes Manhattan mask using just a cheap blank from Amazon, which go for about $2 or $3, and you're going to save a lot of money, and it's going to feel a lot better when it's all said and done because you made the mask. You didn't just buy the mask or buy a kit and assemble the mask, which is cool because I know there's a lot of people that assemble these masks and paint them, but we're going to be trying to make the mask as much as we can. There's a lot of creating involved. We're going to change the shape of the mask. We're going to try to find these straps and buckles and all these pieces, and we're going to try to make these things without buying them from a company that can ship them to us, and we just assemble it. And I'm not taking shots at anybody. I got a lot of respect for people that do that. It's just I feel better knowing that I can make this myself. And I know it's not perfect, but always remember where we came from. This was a cheap blank for $2 or $3. And we were able to make a pretty cool mask that does look pretty screen accurate. And it's not a step-by-step. It's a short video, but you guys get the idea. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so we're rounding out the eyes because the eyes in the film just look more rounded. I made mine a little bit too round, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to change that a little bit later. Wait a couple of hours, then start grinding it down, smooth it out with the Dremel. When you're done with that, you're going to want to heat the mask up with a heat gun. I got a heat gun for $20 from Home Depot. Heat the mask up, press down on the mask, make it wider, make it rounder, and get rid of that taper down by the chin. Don't make it too wide. Make sure you have a reference photo so you know how you want to make it look. When you get the right shape, hold it under cold water. Keep the shape, though, for about a minute or two. Then let go of it, and the shape should hold. After that, you're going to want to hit the nose with some putty. We're making the nose wider. The nose in part 8 is a lot wider. A lot of people don't do that. People overlook it. I'm going to make sure that we don't overlook that. Just like we did with the eyes, let it set. Then you're going to want to sand it down, make it as flush as possible. Now it's time to prime it. I hit it with white, then I hit it with silver. The reason I did silver after is not only is it another layer of primer, but when you start weathering the mask after you paint it, you're going to want that silver to peek through because that's how it looks in the film. The color for the mask, I don't know, just mix together some yellows, golds. I don't know. Every time I see somebody's mask, it always looks similar, but not exactly the same. So just mix together some yellows, maybe some browns, golds. I really don't know. Start weathering up the mask. I'm sure you guys know how to weather things up. Just beat it up, make it look old, scratch at it. Some browns, blacks, sandpaper, whatever. I did not like the way that my mask looked, like I said before. So right here, I'm spraying it with a finish, a clear coat, spraying it on my house like an idiot. But yeah, I don't like the way this looks at all. So actually, I wound up redoing it all over again. So I took the shine off with some sandpaper, added putty around the mask all over again. The eyes are still rounded, but they're a little bit more screen accurate. Always have a reference photo, like I said. I added more putty around the mask just for thickness. And around the sides of the mask, I made this kind of lip. I don't really know what it is or why it's there. But if you pay attention to part 3, 4, and 6, and 8, there's this weird lip around the mask. And I don't know why it's there, but it's there. So I'm going to make sure ours is there too. Just like before, hit it with the primer, silver. You could already tell that the shape of the mask looks a little bit better than it did before. Same thing with the eyes. After that, paint it the same color as you did before. Weather it up. Make sure you scratch the nose, the eyes. But if you look at the top, that's what I was talking about before, about the silver peeking through. And I think that looks pretty cool. I think we achieved a pretty cool look, and that's how it's supposed to look in the film. Next up, we're going to do the back part of the mask. This is a Halter Square. You could get 2 of these on a horse halter, and that's what it is. A Halter Square, you get it from a horse halter. I got it from Tractor Supply Plus for like $6. I left this place with a Tennessee accent. It's pretty crazy, but a lot of people don't know what that piece is. It's a Halter Square. I got the buckles, a couple bucks from some belts. You want to get the ones that sort of look like horseshoes and make sure that they're silver or gray. And for some reason, those are silver, but the Halter Square is like a bronze kind of color, and that's how it's supposed to look. I couldn't find D-rings and brackets no matter where I went, so I had to make my own. So I had the D-rings laying around. I had this was like a flexible metal from like a sign or something, and I cut them out, put the D-rings inside, clamped it down, and then I just rounded them out with the Dremel. After the Dremel, you're going to want to hit it with some sandpaper just to smooth it out because you don't want to cut yourself. Use a hole puncher, punch some holes in those, and you're going to want to use nuts and bolts, washers, screws, whatever. I don't like to use rivets. You're supposed to use rivets on this particular mask. I don't like the fact that I can't take the straps off of the mask if I need to, and that kind of freaks me out. I don't know if there's a way that you can take rivets out. I don't know how to do it without breaking it. So I like to use things that I can take off if I have to take the straps off. And don't make fun of my tattoo either, because I got that a long time ago, and it was the owner of the shop that did it. And it looks like trash, I know. And it looks like it came from a cereal box or a Happy Meal or something, but whatever. Let's not pay attention to that. But anyway, put all the straps on, and bada bing, bada boom. Then you're going to want to hit it with a clear coat, with a gloss. Hit it as many times as you can. You want it to look as wet as possible. But there you go. There you have it. We didn't spend a lot of money, and I think this looks pretty good. We didn't buy a screen accurate mask from a company. The chevrons also, I used the big sticker decal, cut them out, put them on. Sometimes I paint them on. So yeah. And same thing with the eyes. I blacked the eyes out with some stockings on the inside. But there you have it, guys. You can, as long as you're creative enough, you can make a pretty screen accurate mask for just a couple of bucks using a cheap link. Also, follow my art page on Instagram at JVDigitalArt. Follow my regular page, John JV. And if I get enough views, I'll make better content in the future. So thanks for watching.